Howdy, folks. Law-abiding Minnesotan here with Minnesota Press. Brand new name, same channel. Reason I changed the name from North Central MN Press to Minnesota Press is on my community page, so you guys can check that out. But same type of deal. We're pressing on here. We're at the Crow Wing County Judicial Center here in Brainerd, Minnesota, Crow Wing County. And the reason we're here is because we have came to report that a sitting Minnesota House representative is currently facing 3 different complaints. One administrative complaint for campaign violations, 1 civil personal injury complaint for defamation of character, and 1 complaint for deprivation of First Amendment speech rights. Now, we can't go into a whole lot of details on these cases, but what I can tell you is I'm a little bit surprised at the lack of, or the apathy, I guess, the lack of caring of the general public about these issues. People are making a big deal about the campaign violations committed by Kamala Harris, but yet it doesn't look like, that I know of, anyone has petitioned to get her removed from the ballot if they didn't think she was a legitimate contender. No one has filed any federal administrative complaints for campaign violations against her for scraping a bunch of money that she wasn't supposed to be using for her campaign. It just seems like people don't care about campaign violations, because otherwise people would be filing administrative complaints, and they're just not. So maybe the people will care when these politicians start depriving us of 1A speech rights, when they make defamatory comments and they either delete your replies to the comments in public forums, including official government pages on social media. When you go to reply to these defamatory comments made, the replies are deleted and or you are blocked from making these replies to these defamatory comments. That, on an official government social media page, which is considered a public forum, is a deprivation of our First Amendment speech rights. And so that is what one of these 3 complaints is about, as well as the defamation itself, and of course the campaign violations that this sitting House representative is facing. So that's what's going on here. And I was sitting here talking to you guys, not paying attention to where I'm going. I just came out of the Crow Wing County Judicial Center. To file a complaint for deprivation of First Amendment speech rights. Now, I walked a block past. It was right across the street. I don't know why I was walking down that way toward the police department. But now what I got to do is go over to the sheriff's office. Got to go to the sheriff's office. They love seeing me at the sheriff's office. Got to get over here and get it served. We already got it filed. Got to get a certificate of service and add a civil cover page to the court file, as well as the certificate of service. Well, I don't have the certificate of service, so I'm going to try to obtain me a certificate of service. How much you guys want to bet it costs money to obtain a certificate of service? I bet you it does. Well, they even waited. Thanks, guys. waiting for the pedestrian. I guess I'm not a pedestrian. I'm just merely traveling across the public roadway. But anyways, we're coming here to the County Sheriff. I'm not going to show you the face of this paperwork, but we got a summons and a complaint right here that we just filed across the street at the Crow Wing County Judicial Center, and now we're going to get it served. I mean, so if the people, if they don't care about errors on paperwork and, you know, Secretary of State and the county auditor accepting errant paperwork when someone files for candidacy, and people don't care about campaign violations, maybe they'll care about being deprived of their 1A speech rights. I care about it, I know that much. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing anything about it. We got 5 people in the chat, 6 minutes in, it's pretty good. 1 like, thanks guys, thanks for being here. For some odd reason, I think I have like half public officials, local public officials watching these lives. You know, I don't know if that's the case or not, but there seems to be viewers that don't speak, and that's okay. You don't have to speak. You don't have to speak. Just know that I'm not going to censor any of your speech. I'm not even a public official, and I'm still not going to do it. You can pretty much say whatever you want in the comment section of my channel. I mean, assuming that it's not malicious, and I am pretty much going to let you have your opinion. But these elected public officials don't do the same for us in return. So how's it going, Steph? Good. I still got to get one of those less intrusive lapel body cams that you guys got. I hold a camera in front of myself. I got a summons and civil complaint to be served.
Okay, to somebody else?
To somebody else, yes. Yeah, it's not you guys this time. It's not you guys this time.
So
Yeah.
if you want to fill this out for civil, and then
Sure.
I'll get civil for you, okay?
Sure, thank you.
Let me know when you're done, and then I'll get them.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. I guess we gotta fill out this form, civil process unit with the Crow Wing County Sheriff's Office in order to get this. See, now anybody can do this. Anybody with a laptop, you know, can write up a summons and a complaint like this and file it in district court or you know, state district court or U.S. district court. Anyone can do that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. The lawyers want you to think it's rocket science, but person to be served. I'm gonna keep all this information off camera for now. Date of birth. I do not know his date of birth. Shoot. I do not know the defendant's date of birth. That sucks. Crow Wing County address. Here's his address.
Okay, I'm gonna get you a dispatch here to record, okay? 1 second. Thank you.
Hey, while we're doing this, can anybody get me Josh Heinzman's date of birth? Representative Josh Heinzman's date of birth. If anybody can give me that information over the live here, that'd be great. They're asking for it. I don't have it. Just gonna leave it blank for now, I guess. Is this an apartment building code lockbox? No. Best day, time to serve. Daylight. We don't need any guys with guns sneaking up on even this guy at night. Just serve him during the daylight. work hours. He doesn't really work, so he's supposed to be working. We're paying him to work, but he doesn't. Main phone number. Let me see here. Pretty sure I had his phone number. Oh, I don't know. I can't find his phone number either. Shoot. Can't find his phone number. Place of employment, Minnesota. House of Representatives. This is place of phone number. Address 10180 Tennenizer Trail. Minnesota. 8. Contact billing information. Invoice to be sent.
There's maybe a guy coming out around 1 o'clock from
Filling out the address. Hey guys, I'm just filling out this civil process unit form here.
Well, you should be looking me up anyway.
Okay, all right, I'll give you when it gets there.
Sounds good, thanks.
Thank you.
Anybody watching has Josh Heinzman's phone number or date of birth, it'd be helpful right now. I didn't come prepared with that info. I have it, I just don't have it right on me. Just filling out my contact information. My email address is the same, folks, northcentralmnpress@gmail.com. It's just my channel name changed to Minnesota Press. Thanks for bearing with me while I fill this out. Phone number, I'm going to give them my phone number. Other contacts, do we need to contact the landlord for entry? No. Additional locations. Service your documents, not sure. All right. Civil process. All right, we're done. I don't have his data. Oops, she's on the phone. Sorry. Don't have his date of birth or his phone number. Anybody pull up Josh Heinzman's date of birth or phone number? Anybody have that out there? His congressional website should list his Minnesota address. I have his address, Chris. Thanks. I need his phone number and his date of birth. And I have it at home. I just don't have it. Yeah. I have it at home. I just don't have it on me. Hopefully, I'm sure they should still be able to get it served with the information they have.
Okay, she'll be out in just a minute.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph. She's busy on the phone. I don't need to be butting into those conversations. We'll just wait for the process server to come help us. Yes. How's it going? Good, good. I need to get this summons and complaint served. I don't have the person to be served. I don't have their date of birth or phone number on me.
That's
Okay, I got their address only.
no, we're familiar, so that's
Okay.
All right, you have copies of this?
Yes, I have copies of it.
$75.
75 schmackers.
75 every time.
There you go, 75 bucks.
You got it all counted out.
Oh, you know I do.
Info sheet. Do you want this emailed to you, or do you want to come and pick it up?
Emailed is fine. Emailed, yeah, I should have an email address sitting right there. Yup. Yup. All right, did no date of birth, phone numbers, okay?
Pardon?
No date of birth, phone numbers, okay? Okay, because I have it, it's at home, I just don't have it handy. So, all right, thank you, appreciate it.
Do you want a receipt?
Yes, please, yes, please. All right, awesome, thanks. Better grab a receipt. Showing that I told you guys it would cost me some money, but we got her done. Well, it's not served yet, but should be soon. These guys did a good job at serving my last. Awesome. Thanks, Steph.
Have a good day.
Yeah, good. Lot better service from you guys. I'm glad you're showing up that data practices policy and stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, you bet. Thanks. All right. We're affecting some change here in Minnesota. The city of Baxter actually updated their data practice or their data access policy after settling a lawsuit for violations of the Minnesota Government Data Practices Act. And the county's doing the same thing after they settled a lawsuit for violations of the Minnesota Government Data Practices Act. So that's good. Change is happening here, folks. That's good. The change that hasn't happened yet is when establishment Republicans make defamatory comments about constitutional Republicans and then block their reply or their defense to said comment in public forums. That's what we haven't addressed yet, so that's what we're doing right now. Can't do that. Well, you can. You're not allowed to, though. Keep on getting turned around here. I don't know why. It's not too big of a place. Gonna head back over to the automobile over here at the Judicial Center, which is right across from the Sheriff's Services building. I really like to stay out of this area. I like to stay out of the city limits, period. So I get my stuff done. So got a wave there from the guy. I get my stuff done, and then I get back in my automobile and I get the hell out of these city limits as soon as possible. It's kind of nice because I'm domiciled at a place where we're not even a part of a town or township or city or anything. We're completely unorganized where I live. And so the only rules that apply to us are, the state rules, and that's even debatable, and the county rules, and that's certainly debatable. We don't have any additional town, city, or township rules that apply to us. So, yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming on. Not a lot exciting happening, other than a sitting Minnesota House representative just got hit with 3 complaints in the last 3 days. One for an OAH complaint for campaign violations, one for defamation of character, civil personal injury, and another for civil personal injury, deprivation of First Amendment speech rights. That's all I got for you today, folks. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time. North Central, I'm sorry, I'm not even at North Central anymore. Law-abiding Minnesotan with Minnesota Press. Out.